Happy Sunday morning, y'all. Oh, it's Sunday afternoon. It's always Sunday afternoon when I play. Well, I just picked out some songs that I thought it'd be fun to do today. It's from my B list, which is not necessarily a bad list. It's just a different set of songs that I do. Oh. It's from a different list of sets. That's what it is. Get the beer a little bit closer. All right, this first song, this is a Bob Wills song. I'm going to do a little bit of Texas stuff today, and I don't know where I'm going exactly. I gave all the songs a number, but it's pretty random anyway. I was born in Louisiana, down on the old bayou, raised on shrimp and catfish and mama's good gumbo. I got the rambling fever, said goodbye to mom and pop. Crossed that old Red River, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. I rode up into Austin, the cradle of the West. Just ask any cowboy, they'll tell you it's the best. And I met a Texas beauty, got friendly with her pa. I looked into them big blue eyes, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. I started taming broncos, made every rodeo, until I met a tough one, his name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of his bridle just to ride that old outlaw. He threw me from the saddle and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live until I die. Alrighty. Let's see what I got going here. So yeah, that was a Bob Wills song. Say hey, a good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find ourselves a brand new recipe? I got a high rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you want to have fun, come along with me. Say hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence cents. Find me 1 for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it covered till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every stage. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Good afternoon, y'all. Let's see, what else have I got here? Oh, yeah. It's a song from my childhood. This is part of what took me down this road of doing these funny songs that I do a lot of. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I but 2 hours of pushing broom by the 8-12 orbit. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Hi, Charlene. 3rd boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke those old stogies I have found, sure, but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all the children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom by the 8-12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. Yeah, I used to love that song, and also he did Can't Roller Skate in the Buffalo Herd, and dang me, you ought to take a rope and hang me from the highest tree. Yeah, that one. It's a Waylon Jennings song. I grew up a-dreaming of being a cowboy and loving the cowboy ways, pursuing the life of my high-riding heroes. I burned up my childhood days. I learned all the rules of a modern-day drifter. Don't you hold on to nothing too long. Just take what you need from the ladies and leave them with the words of a sad country song. My heroes have always been cowboys. They still are, it seems, sadly in search of one step in back of themselves and their slow-moving dreams. Cowboys are special, with their own brand of misery, from being alone too long. You could die in the cold, in the arms of a nightmare, knowing your best days are gone. picking up hookers. Instead of my pen, I'll let the words of my ears fade away. Old worn out saddles and old worn out memories, and no place to stay. My heroes have always been cowboys. They still are, it seems, sadly in search of one step in back of themselves and their slow-moving dreams. Sadly in search of one step in back of themselves and their slow-moving dreams. Old Waylon Jennings song. I hope everybody's having a nice Sunday. Okay, let's see. Another Texas guy here. It's Guy Clark. Ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden, get you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. Plant 'em in the spring, eat 'em in the summer, all winter without 'em's a culinary bummer. I forget all about sweating and digging every time I go out and pick me big and homegrown tomatoes. Homegrown tomatoes, what'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. You can go out to eat, that's for sure. Ain't nothing that a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put 'em in a salad, put 'em in a stew. You can make your very own tomato juice. Eat 'em with eggs, eat 'em with gravy, eat 'em with beans, pinto or navy. Put 'em on the side, put 'em in the middle. Put a homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. If I was to change this life I lead, I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed, 'cause I know what this country needs. Homegrown tomatoes every yard you see. Well, when I die, don't bury me in a box in the cemetery. Out in the garden, it'd be much better, and I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Guy Clark song. Great writer. Funny guy. Next song is a Freddie Will Smith song. It's from the north side of the continent, up in Canada. That's where he's from. Seen him quite a few times actually. Used to play down here in the winter times at festivals I went to. And this one is song was made famous by, I think. Yeah, the song was made famous by Dar Williams, I believe. I'm wilder than her. What else can I say? but I guess that it's why she fell in love with me. She is a house on fire. She's got all those charms. I'm a house on fire too, but I got 4 alarms, and I'm wilder than her. Drives her out of her mind. Guess she thought that she was just one of a kind. She's a summer storm, but I'm a hurricane. One just blows through town, one blows the town away, and I'm wilder than her. When we go out driving, racing through the night, she can drive as fast as me, but she stops at all the lights. She says it's 'cause I'm crazy. She's probably right. I think that the reason is that I'm twice as wild, and I'm wilder than her. Drives her out of her mind. I guess she thought that she was just one of a kind. She's a summer storm, and I'm a hurricane. One just blows through town, one blows the town away, and I'm wilder than her. When she takes my hand and she looks me in the eye, I see something that I've never seen in my life. She takes a fire, turns it down low. She takes the night and makes it not so cold. She takes the distance, breaks it into miles. She makes my life just a little less wild, and I'm wilder than her. Drives her out of her mind. Guess she thought that she was just one of a kind. She's a summer storm, and I'm a hurricane. One just blows through town, one blows the town away, and I'm wilder than her. Wilder than her. Fred Eaglesmith song. This next song, let's see. Let me tune real quick here. Might have heard something a little off in that last song. Let's see if I can turn on my tuner. This song was written by Jimmy Rogers and Clayton McMitchen in 1933. When it's peach picking time in Georgia, apple picking time in Tennessee, cotton picking time in Mississippi, everybody picks on me. When it's roundup time in Texas, the cowboys make whoopee, and way down in old Alabama, the gal picking time for me. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. There's the bluegrass down in Kentucky. Virginia's where they do the swing. Carolina, now I'm coming to you, coming just to spend the spring. Arkansas, I hear you calling, I know I'll see you soon. That's where we'll do some picking, underneath the Ozark moon. Yodelady, yodelady, yodelady. Now when hard times overtake you, I hope they don't get me, 'cause I've got a sweetheart in old Caroline, and I know she waits for me. I know I'm going to see her. I hope it won't be long. There's where we'll find a little cabin to call our mountain home. Yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady. When the pickers have picked all the cotton, that's when I'll pick the wedding ring. We'll go to town and pick a little gown for the wedding in the spring. I hope the preacher knows his business. I know he can't fool me. When it's peach picking time in Georgia, gal picking time for me. Yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady. Peach picking time in Georgia. I had relatives up in Georgia. I'm sure I still do. Haven't seen them for many years. We used to go up there for family reunions. When I was a kid, we'd go up to Tifton, Georgia, visit with my Uncle Lewis and my Aunt Jewel. Uncle Lewis was one of my grandpa's brothers, and he's from a family of about 12, I think. I don't remember exactly, but. So this song here is it's a little different than what I've been doing, but there's also a Texas group called the Austin Lounge Lizards. Well, every morning when I punch my time card after playing, I try to be a pleasant guy, but lately I just can't. Overwork and underpay are poison in my mind. Until I'm on the bar stool, don't believe it's quitting time. I need industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser. Help survive inflation with falling pay. It takes industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser to help the working man through the working day. Well, the bosses in the boardroom talk of productivity, but they just mean to put the screws to working stiffs like me. If we're good and work real hard, we'll save our pay until we're able to afford the kind of crap they make us build. I need industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser. Help surviving inflation with falling pay. It takes industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser to help the working man through the working day. Oh, there's a lot of wisdom here amongst the employees. Some of us are street smart and some have PhDs. Well, we're all bored and tired, but we've all found ways to cope. Some of us drink after work and the rest of us smoke dope. I need industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser to help survive inflation with falling pay. It takes industrial strength, tranquilizer, a shot of Old Crow, and a glass of Budweiser to help the working man through the working day. Yeah, to help this working man through the working day. Alrighty. Industrial strength tranquilizer. Back to Texas again. Oh, we're still in Texas. Have I played every song from Texas so far? Maybe I have. Wasn't paying attention. It's a Towns Van Zandt song. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my would swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, in the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of a love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes. That would break my heart in two. Ladies with me now, I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Hope and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. All right. Townes Van Zandt song. Let's see. Oh. It's a Ralph McTell song. Somebody requested this last week or week before or whatever, sometime in the recent past. It's a Ralph McTell song. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely by his side yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old gal who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. Well, she's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, some old man sitting there all on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Yeah, each day lasts an hour, and then he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memory fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. And in our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Sorry about the sneeze there. You know, it's still allergy season for me. And although I take medicine for it, it doesn't always work. Dang it. Oh, another Texas guy. This is Blaze Foley song that John Prine did and had a pretty good hit with it. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat, trying to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where the people say y'all, sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, get back in the game, start playing again. Well, I'd like to stay, but I might have to go and start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go to somewhere that I've never been. Get up in the morning, go out at night, I won't have to go home. Get tired of being alone, change the words of the song, start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, earn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat, trying to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where the people say y'all, feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day, start talking again when I know what to say. Hi Karen Zach, how are you today? And I don't know if this guy's from Texas or not, but he is a cowboy singer-songwriter. Or he was. He passed away a few years ago. His name is Chuck Pyle. Well, I can't sing it at that key. Let's try way up here. Born on a rainy night, raised in the blowing wind, waiting for a ride on the next storm blowing in. For the money I never cared, it was riding that got me there. That and coffee at dawn out under that blue frontier. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars, a harmonica, moon, coyote and tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed, spirit of the endless sky. Traded in my working spurs for a life of the his and hers. Lord, she's one of a kind, and Lord, I know I'm one lucky guy. Besides, nothing's quite the same, 'cause cowboying's gotten too tame, and the roof of a pickup takes up too much of the sky. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars, a harmonica, moon, coyote and tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed, spirit of the endless sky. Out there my heart is speaking so loud and clear. Here it's only a whisper, and it's so hard to hear. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars, a harmonica, moon, coyote and tune playing on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed, spirit of the endless sky. Seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed, spirit of the endless sky. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, back to something funnier, a little bit funnier, a little bit funnier. This was written by Hurricane Harry, recorded by Jimmy Rogers. It's called My Last Meal. Well, I heard the warden said I had one more day, one last meal before they carried me away. He said if we ain't got it, we'll go out and get it, 'cause you don't have to go until we get back with it. I said, Give me 2 dinosaur eggs over easy, fried in butter and not too greasy, mosquito knees and black-eyed peas, a little side dish of buttered bebop beans. I want a saber-tooth tiger steak, a whole hippopotamus well baked. Now go, get my dinner, go. get my dinner. You ain't got it yet. Go out and get it, 'cause I ain't going till you get back with it. Now bring me a cup of crocodile tears, purple watermelon and some alligator ears. Bring me 2 cross-eyed catfish, some gravy in a left-hand dish. Now go, get my dinner, go, get my dinner. You ain't got it, go out and get it, 'cause I ain't going till you get back with it. Rattlesnake hips, split of his tongue, bring me both of his lips. Now you have my order, so serve my dish with a female banana that I just can't resist. Now go, get my dinner, go, get my dinner. You ain't got it, go out and get it, 'cause I ain't going till you get back with it. Go on now, get it now. Don't worry about me, 'cause I ain't going nowhere. Hey, don't forget the hot sauce. Hurricane Harry. This is the fellow that used to be the music director for Prairie Home Companion. And he wrote a lot of the funny songs that they did. Wrote a lot of parody songs. This is one of those songs. Well, would you like to play the guitar? Carry money home in a jar from a coffee house or a bar? Or would you rather get a job? A job is the thing that makes you get out of bed and work every day until you're dead. Your back is aching and your brain is numb and you just can't wait until the weekend comes. But if you don't want to starve or beg or rob, you're gonna have to get a job. Or would you like to play the guitar? Drive for miles and miles in your car and pretend that you're a big star? Or would you rather book the gig? An agent's a guy who takes his 20%. What he says ain't exactly what he meant. He'll clean you out in ways you never thought, 'cause he's good at business and he knows you're not, and then he'll sue you if you ever make it big. 'Cause he's the guy that booked the gig. Or would you like to play the guitar? Make a living, hardy har har. I'll admit it's kind of bizarre. Or would you rather be the wife? The wife is the one who has to rescue our butts. She's either a saint or else she's nuts. She gets impatient and she gets annoyed, 'cause she's the one who must remain employed. And by the way, if you want to wreck your life, become a guitar player's wife, because all the monkeys ain't in the zoo. They can be trained to play guitar too. Some do a whole lot better than you. But even if you don't go far, you could be worse off than you are. At least you're playing your guitar. I played that perfect earlier. Oh well. That's the way it goes when you get old. The song by Hayes Carl. You told your mama, you told your pa, mama called the preacher, daddy called the law, but it's all right, everything's gonna be okay. We just won't come home on Christmas or any other holiday. You say behave yourself, I say I'll try. You say don't go out tonight, and I say why, but it's okay, everything's gonna be just fine. You can fall asleep on your bed, honey, I'll just toss and turn in mine. You making money, honey, gonna be a star. I just lie around all day and play guitar, but it's okay, everything's gonna be alright. I'll bring breakfast every morning, sugar, sing you lullabies at 9. Well, you like checkers, I like chess, I like you naked, you like to dress, but it's okay, everything's gonna be just fine. Every Friday naked checkers, honey, I bet you beat me every time. You told your mama, you told your pa, mama called the preacher, daddy called the law, but it's all right, everything's gonna be okay. I just won't come home on Christmas or any other holiday. Hey, Robert, how are you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a little while, couple weeks, couple days, maybe. Well, I'm a little early, but I've come around. Well, you know what? I'll pick something after this. This is the last song I had on my list for today, but you know what? I got more songs, so. Yeah, surprise. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horses fast as polished steel, wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say could have had him any day, only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Just a Pancho bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. Poets tell how Pancho fell, Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. Desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He just did what he had to do. and now he's growing old. A few great federales say could have had him any day, only let him go so long, out of kindness I suppose. Let me see, Robert. I don't do a lot of Beatles songs, but I'll probably have a couple of them in. I know I have a couple at least. But you know, it's hard to play Beatles songs solo. At least for me, it is. Let's see. Let's do a find. Let's see where we're at. Find. Let's see, not that one. Yeah, you know. Let's see what I got here. I know I must have something that I can play. I don't really practice them, you know. Okay, well, this is the only one I really ever do, but this was, let's try to do the one that comes before this on the album. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl, but she doesn't have a lot to say. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl, but she changes from day to day. I don't know that one. Joan was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Late night all alone with a test tube, Maxwell Edison, majoring in medicine, calls her on the phone. Can I take you out to the pictures, Joe? But as she's getting ready to go, a knock comes from her door. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. Clang, clang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead. Back in school again, back in school again, Maxwell plays the fool again. Todd. I don't know. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't get the chords right. But anyway, that's the one that I can usually do. I haven't played it in a long, long time. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I might actually be able to do. Not going to do that. Can't do that. Not that. No. Nope, that's it. Can't do. Next time. I'll do something Beatley. Let's see. Okay, let me find one more song to play. Let me end on something that I actually know how to play. Set songs. It's a Ray Wiley Hubbard song. I had a dream last night, I was cast to hell by a jealous God. The devil walked up and said, you don't need no lightning rod. It hardly ever rains down here. I can't recall the last storm. Ain't gonna need that leather jacket, it gets kinda warm. Well, there's one way in, there's no way out. Looks like you're here to stay. Oh, the place is a mess, it's overcrowded, more coming every day. I said, whoa, man, wait a minute, there's gotta be something wrong. I ain't a bad guy, just like these little songs. Always pay my union dues, I don't stay in the passing lane. He said, well, what about all that whiskey and the cocaine? I said, well, yeah, but that's no reason to throw me in hell. Well, I didn't use the cocaine to get high, just like the way it smells. He said, come on over here, son, let me show you around. Over there's where we put the preachers, never like those clowns. They're always blaming me for everything wrong under the sun. Well, it ain't no harder to do what's right, it's just maybe not as much fun. Then they walk around thinking they're better than me and you, and then they get caught in a motel room doing what they said not to do. All the murderers and rapists, they go in this fiery lake. Well, most of the politicians and the cops on the take, and all the mothers who wait till they get to Kmart to spank their kids. Instead of showing how to do what's right, they just hit them for what they did. And all those daddies who ran away and abandoned their daughters and sons. Yeah, anybody who hurts a child is going to burn until they're done. Well, made me some mistakes, but I'm not as bad as those guys. How can God do this to me? Oh, can't you sympathize? He said you're wrong about God being cruel and mean. But God is the most loving thing that's never been seen. I said, hotshot, tell me this, which religion is the truest? He said they're all about the same. Buddha was not a Christian, but Jesus would have made a good Buddhist. Well, I thought about my future, I didn't seem to have much of one. I looked around to leave, but there was no place to run. I said, you don't suppose I could go back and try living again? You know, like with reincarnation, I hear that's the way it's always been. Well, I can't answer that, he said, you're going to have to wait for that response. But it's not any more unusual to be born twice than it is to be born once. Well, it looked like I was going to be stuck here as far as I could tell. So I thought I might as well suck up. You know, what the hell? I said, you know that song that Charlie Daniels did? About how you went down to Georgia and played fiddle against that kid. He said, yeah, it broke my heart, but you know, what are you gonna do? I said, to tell you the truth, I thought your solo was the better of the two. Well, then I woke up. I was lying in my bed, ran upstairs and kissed my little boy on his sleeping head. I took this dream as a sign from God, so I thought I better pray. I said, don't ever speak to me directly, and thanks anyway. Well, so much has changed about me, besides me just giving up red meat. Some get spiritual cause they see the light, some cause they feel the heat. All right, folks, that's it for today. You can go back and listen to the whole show. I did a bunch of cool songs a little earlier today, so if you didn't hear everything you wanted to hear, there might be some other stuff that you want to hear. Back there, way back there at the beginning. So, I'm it. Hope you guys have a great week. I got to work, and we'll catch you very soon.